This is JAC Motors' SUV assembly line in Ciudad Sagún, Mexico. It's a business association between China's JAC Motors and Mexican company Giant Motors, owned by billionaire Carlos Slim. Each part of every vehicle, including the motors, are built in China and shipped to this Mexican factory. The JAC SUVs are being assembled in the same workspace as these commercial trucks by FAW, another leading producer back in China. Giant Motors is helping both these vehicle makers gain access to Mexico's lucrative auto market through a series of associations with Mexican dealerships. Giant Motors CEO Elias Mastri says his company helps Chinese automakers understand the needs of Mexican vehicle consumers.
The market we are focusing on are younger, first-time buyers, some with new families. They will continue to need vehicles, and entering the auto market, the industry will continue to grow.
The number of vehicles that this factory produces each day is far less than competing brands. Still, it's solid evidence that China is now making and selling cars in Mexico.
Phase 1 of this joint venture is well underway. In its first 10 months here, the factory has produced nearly 800 units with the aim of reaching the national market across Mexico.
Economist Enrique Dussel is a leading expert on Chinese investments in Mexico and Latin America. He says the association between JAC and Giant Motors involves risk, but it's a venture that could pay off in the future.
Chinese firms are learning very quickly, but learning, and an investment such as JAC's will take 3, 4, 5, or even more years to start producing more or less seriously in the numbers they want to produce. You're speaking of 5 years.
Giant Motors is betting that growth in foreign sales of electric vehicles will eventually be good for Mexico, and it points to a recent partnership between JAC Motors and Volkswagen to produce electric vehicles in China.
I think competitive electric sedans for Mexico represents a great opportunity.
JAC Motors and its Mexican partner Giant Motors are aiming for that goal by taking firm, if small, steps that have them sending vehicles every day to showrooms in Mexico's largest cities. Franc Contreras, CGTN, Ciudad Sagún, Mexico.